Chapter 2 Warranty Management, Meaning and its Components. Subtopic H Inventory Migration, Meaning, its Need and Importance. The need for inventory migration from one warehouse to another warehouse does not come about very often in supply chain operations, because in supply chain operations, it is to plan and execute the flow of the product. However, sometimes the business demands necessitate a change of warehousing location, setting up a new location, or even a change of business model. The occasion and need for an inventory migration can come about due to many reasons. These are non-performance of 3PL or third-party logistics service provider, a change in tax policy of the government or tax reform, a shift in market dynamics calling for a change of location, change of business model, product mix and supply chain strategy, or a simple case of an increase in business volume could make a case for shifting or setting up of a new warehouse and closing down a currently operating warehouse. There could be many reasons apart from situation mentioned above warranting an inventory migration. Successful migration will depend upon carefully planning, detailing of every activity, simulation, trials, combined with team training, briefing exercises. Such a project involves and affects all functions including marketing, refers to activity a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of product, service, or good. IT, information technology. It helps the business improve service and improve data storage or file management. Finance, the process of raising funds or capital for any kind of expenditure. Operations, function requires management of both strategic and day-to-day production of goods and services. Order fulfillment, fulfilling a sales order to customers' specifications. Inventory planners and controllers. Inventory planners, creating forecasts to determine how much inventory should be on hand to meet consumer demand. Controller, inventory control, ensuring the right amount of supply is available within the business. Procurement involves making buying decisions under conditions of scarcity. 3PL or third-party logistics service provider provides service of custom brokerage operations. Transporters, a vehicle for transporting large or heavy loads. Legal and tax compliance teams, and finally management. The project leader. Project leader is in charge of the project, and it would have to have the knowledge to design operational processes for the entire project coupled with knowledge of the activities and functional departments involved in the entire exercise. The first exercise involved would be to set up a cross-functional project team, drawing leaders from all functional departments. If the proposed operations are being managed by 3PL or third-party logistics service provider, then the team would have to include them as well. In fact, in such cases, the 3PL would need to form an internal project team with project manager too. Effectively, there would be two project teams managing the project and taking joint responsibility. The first team would be from the principal company, and the second team from 3PL or third-party logistics service provider. While the design, process, budgets, guidelines, project management would be driven from the company. The 3PL will manage to get the new facility ready, set up the team, training, getting ready to receive materials and start operations, besides planning for transportation and inventory movement. The project being very critical in nature would need a project sponsor who will review as management and facilitate and coordinate to ensure timely decisions, resources are made available and manage communication with other departments and partners. The 3PL provider too will be required to set up a similar management structures to facilitate the project. A very important aspect of managing a smooth inventory migration is to build a healthy dialogue and continuous communication with the existing 3PL service provider to ensure the ongoing operation at the project planning stage are not disrupted, and the service provider cooperate with the company and the new 3PL in working together to hand over the inventory and assets belonging to the company as per laydown process comply. Periodic meetings and contract review discussion have to be held to iron out differences arising out of the situation and would have to be handled sensitively and intelligently with patience. That's all for my topic. Thank you.